Ignition repair. Ignition does not turn at all. Steering wheel super locked. That's our new key here, and it won't even go in all the way. So we'll be pulling everything down. Bottom end, top, and let's see what we're looking at here. I do not know yet if I need to remove the whole housing to unlock the steering wheel. We'll find out after I can get the cylinder out. Faster for me to just get to the cylinder, and if I've got to pull the housing, well then we'll pull the whole housing. Two screws in front. Disconnect that. Disconnect the mobilizer. Find the screwdriver that I always lose. Bring that down. A little stubby. Screw on top. Next one is a screw up underneath. All the 4 screws holding your immobilizer system in. This one is a pain in the ass to get to, so I just take my snips, cut the bracket arm, cut that arm right there. The screw's still in there. Save that down, and I'm ready to drill. Just like that, we're ready to drill. Drill point. So there's that hole right there. That's where your roll pin is, as we all know. So I'm gonna drill into it right there. There we go. Get my poker tools. I'm doing this with one hand so you can see. So our roll pin is in there, okay? I drilled right into it. Let's see. Actually went a little too far. But it's alright. So I'm just trying to poke it out. I got it. Let's see, it still shows you. So I drilled just a little too far. It's not the end of the world. Create vibration, get the rest of that roll pin to come out. If I've got to drill into it, I'll drill into it more. So that's what you do. What happens when you got a very, very nice drill bit, I guess. Brand new ones. Yeah, she ain't gonna come out now. Too far. Let's try. So now, there we go, and we got it. So I drilled just right in. Okay, I just drilled right into the rest of it. I'm not sure if you can see it from this angle, but we will try. But anyway, so if I move it here, you see that roll pin in there still. She's just barely in there. So now with that much movement, I should be able to get my poker tool right in there and pull it out the rest of the way. And create the vibration. Roll pin, pull right out. Find the best way to grab this thing. Put the camera down again. Oops. So definitely not the best drill I've done, but nonetheless we should be able to get it out all the way. I might have to drill a little bit further into it to create the vibration and let that roll pop out. Let's see. So what I'm trying to do is grab it with the drill and push it out. That might do it. There we go. Man, that damn roll pin is in there, man. It's alright. So, look at that. So that drill actually works out. It's the first time I've done that. There we go, and it's out. So what I did, something that doesn't always happen. It's actually never happened to me. So the roll pin, as we can see, is still right here. It's still attached in there, okay? That's a bad drill. A little, maybe a little too anxious, a little too fast. But what we did was we drilled out this side right here. Kind of went a little heavy. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. We can get it back in, definitely. But just an example, we're like 8 minutes in and I've got this thing in hand. So no reason for it to take. Don't try to rush it too much. So I'm going to pull out my spring that's in there. Got my spring, leave it in the cup holder so I don't lose it. And grab my flathead and make sure I can unlock the steering wheel. And we can't. So now we will have to drop the whole housing. And that's okay, because sometimes you have to do it. I prefer to just grab it. Ignition is still the issue, okay? Key still will not turn. So now we'll be dropping the entire housing, which is a whole lot of fun. Let's see. And then I'm still gonna, I still don't want to spend all day sitting here dropping the housing, so get it here. If you're gonna cut, you know, zip ties and, you know, for example, little zip ties like that that's holding stuff in, just be aware of where you're cutting, what you're cutting. I have cut the immobilizer wire before, and I, you know, luckily I was able to wrap it back up with the extra wire that I found in the van. So, and that was actually from a phone charger. So there's those 3 cables, and then now we've got a rubber band back there. Now we've got our, whatchamacallit, the breakaway bolts in there. So now we're going to beat out the breakaway bolts. Go, that side's loose. So now I'm gonna go to the other side. Don't take one all the way out or else you'll never get the other side out. You go back and forth, back and forth. It's okay to live your life quarter turn at a time. There we go. That one's coming loose. Nice and loose. Go back to the other side. Knock that one out some more. Now it's just spinning nice and easy. Switch back and forth, man. No reason to do not take out one side. Take them out as equally as possible. Alright. And there's our breakaway bolts, man. Just like that. 2 breakaway bolts down. And then we should have a couple screws holding her in. There's one right underneath here. Is that the screw? Let's see. No, I don't think that's the one holding it in. Where's our screws? The rest of the screws holding this thing in. It's like I've never done this before. What are you attached to? Why can't I remember where this goes? Not that. Okay, this one didn't have any screws holding it in, alright? It's just in there like that. So to unlock, okay, remember it won't unlock right here. So what you gotta do, depress that steering lock all the way. And then turn it if I can find the, there we go. So now, there we go. Now it's unlocked. And then since we're already at this point, what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and take this all the way down. We'll put it back together in the van once we fix the ignition. And then put it all back together right in here. So then I'll grab our immobilizer. Alright, that's wigging out. It's not our problem though. I'll grab my screws. Just a couple screws. One goes here, I think. And since I've got it all out in hand, then I will grab my spring. I'll grab everything, man. Ignition, spring, put this in the van and come back for the tools. Just keep it recording. We're at 15 minutes, gentlemen, and we've already got the Set our housing aside. See if I can connect to my phone so I can see what you guys are seeing. Set that aside. And hers are still not working. Not sure about our new key here, but spring, set that aside. Tools, I'll use this. This one. These tools. This one, flathead and case. Don't need this. A hammer. Knock out that roll pin right there. Get your needle nose.